Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's weather update. So, today's storm is finally starting to subside across California and the West, and we're still seeing ongoing isolated or scattered showers and snow across the state as of this evening. But as we go into tonight, we're going to be seeing most of the rain and snow clear out of California and the West, with the snow moving into parts of the Rockies overnight. We're going to be seeing we're going to be seeing another system tomorrow, but this is going to be a lot less impactful than the last two, and only going to impact Northwest California, and this one is more going to impact areas of Oregon and Washington State Wednesday and Thursday, with an atmospheric river hitting across the west coast from Northern California, across Oregon and Washington through Friday. So this is going to bring a lot of rain to northwestern California going into Friday. We're going to be seeing our next big storm hit on Saturday, January the 14th. And this is going to be another, unfortunately, big storm with heavy rain and snow Saturday across the whole state. The snow is going to spread to Utah, Arizona, Colorado into Sunday. And then we get another storm Monday, January the 16th, and another Tuesday. So this pattern is going to continue for yet another week and a half. And going out towards the 20th, we finally see possibly a shift away from these atmospheric rivers around January the 20th and 21st, as we could finally see a break. But in the meantime, we're going to be dealing with a whole lot more snowfall and rainfall across the state. This is only going to aggravate the ongoing flooding. Looking at the snowfall map through January the 18th, across the Sierra Nevada, in addition to what we've already seen over the last week and a half of atmospheric rivers, we could see another 100 to 200 plus inches of snow across the whole Sierra Nevada range. And in this area of Northwest California, too, another 50 to 130 inches. Insane snow totals. The Cascades are going to get in on these next atmospheric rivers, getting anywhere from about 2 to 4 feet of snow. And even across Nevada, widespread 6 inches to 2 feet. Across eastern Oregon, 6 inches to 2 feet. Idaho, Utah, isolated areas could be getting to 3 feet of snow. Even down towards areas of Arizona, western Colorado, western Wyoming, widespread 6 inches to 2 feet, isolated 3 feet in the mountains. So the West is just going to completely get hit with snowstorm after snowstorm with this weather pattern in place. And looking at the rainfall accumulations, the rainfall accumulations are going to be crazy across California. We're already dealing with very dangerous flooding, so most of the state is going to receive another 2 to 5 inches in central and southern California over the next 10 days, and across northwest California, another 6 to 10 inches, and we could see a bullseye of 10 to 15 inches. So make sure you are preparing for, make sure that you are preparing for potentially historic flooding, as some areas are going to be seeing by the end of this atmospheric river train over 30 inches of rain. Looking at the official Weather Predictions Center's quantitative precipitation forecast from tomorrow, January the 11th, through Wednesday, January the 18th. This is a 7-day outlook. We see southern central California, widespread 1 to 3 inches. Northwest California, widespread 4 to 7 inches across the San Francisco area. And going into the Eureka area and northwestern California, southwest Oregon, in these yellows, we could be seeing another 7 to 10, even 15 inches of rain over the next 7 days. This goes up along the coastal Oregon and Washington as well, widespread 4 to 7 inches. So big flooding is going to continue. Looking at the National Weather Service's watches and warnings, we have a flood watch across the San Joaquin Valley in the dark green, a flood advisory in the light green across the central San Joaquin Valley. Winter storm warnings continue in the Sierra Nevada. Winter weather advisories across much of the Intermountain West in the purples. And then we still got wind advisories across portions of the Southwest, high wind warnings north of Los Angeles. And then towards New Mexico, high wind warnings and wind advisories, red flag warnings across western Texas, as well as high wind watches and fire weather watches. And then across Minnesota, we got some winter weather advisories. And finally, looking at the excessive flooding rainfall outlooks. For today, we maintain a slight risk of excessive flooding rainfall along the west and northwest central coast of California in the yellow, marginal risk in the dark green. Looking at tomorrow, we're going to have a limited flood threat, thankfully, confined to northwest California, slight risk in the yellow, marginal risk in the dark green. And looking into Friday or Thursday, we have a slight risk with that storm across northwest California in the yellow, marginal in the dark green, and across northwest Washington state as well, a marginal risk on Thursday. So if you're in California, we're going to be seeing another week and a half of atmospheric rivers with crazy rainfall totals. So make sure you have that plan in place to stay safe if you start seeing flooding. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening, my friends.